أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum students, I am Mrs. Sadaf. Today we have the topic the concept of worship in Islam. So let's start. Concept of worship. Al-ibadah, worship is a comprehensive term for everything which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves and is pleased with, whether it is speech and actions, whether it is inwardly, qalbiyani, or outwardly. And this is what makes Islam to be a lifestyle. And this is what meant by Islam. Every single thing that you do can be ibadah, worship. Dear students, have we ever thought for a moment why we have been created in this world and what the purpose of our life is? About this, Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. And I created the jinns and man only for them to worship me. Surah Al-Zariyat, ayat number 56. Dear students, the purpose of our life is to worship Allah not for a small time, but for our whole life. Ibadah or Allah's worship means to follow Allah's commands to please Him. There are two main categories of ibadah: ritualistic, non-ritualistic. Ritualistic from the get-go. For example, salah, zakat, hajj, fasting, charity, sadaqah. It is from the get-to-go. The evidence was established that this is an act of ibadah, worship. Praying 5 times, aqimus salata, and give zakat wa atu zakata. So, ritualistic from the beginning. The other type is non-ritualistic, but things which you do, if you formulate an intention, you turn it into ibadah, like sleeping, eating, working. If you add an intention to these acts, it turns into ibadah. Ritualistic from the get-go. Ibadah with the heart, ibadah with the tongue, ibadah with the body, ibadah with the money, and non-ritualistic from the get-go, which is everything else that you do. But this will not become ibadah without the external element. Now, what is the external element? It is niyyah. But if it is ritualistic, listen, 2 conditions: sincerely and adherence. You must do it sincerely for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you must do it the way the Messenger sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wa sallam did it. Dear students, Hajj is a great form of worship and the 5th pillar of Islam. In your chapter, Hazrat Rabi rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh postponed his Hajj to help a poor women. But it does not mean that Hajj is not obligatory or less important. The message here is that the concept of ibadah is not limited to salah, zakat and Hajj. Helping the needy people is also an ibadah. Dear students, as you know that the purpose of our life is to worship Allah. So, if we talk, walk or even work at our job honestly according to Allah's commands, all of this will become ibadah. In the course of daily routine, if we meet someone according to Allah's commands and for pleasing Him, this will become ibadah. We have our meals 3 times every day. But if we do it according to Allah's commands and for His pleasure, it will become ibadah. Like this, each and every act will become ibadah if it is done according to Allah's command and to please Him. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Pray exactly like you see me pray." Dear students, we have not seen him sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam, but we have the sunnah, we have the hadith. At another place, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever makes wudu, ablution, exactly like my wudu." Ritualistic from the get-go. Dear students, you must learn how it's done. Why? Because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam made it crystal clear, as It is reported by Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Huzur Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you do an act of worship in a way that I did not do, it's rejected. Dear students, while offering salah or after offering it, during fasting or after iftar, during the month of Ramadan or during the other months of the year, whether in Makkah or Medina, during Hajj or in your own city during other days, even when you are taking your last breath, you must protect the purpose of your life, and that is to spend your whole life according to the commands of Allah Almighty. That's all for today class. Inshallah, I'll meet you in the next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.